Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The final laugh goes to Brooke. Logan as Brooke assumes leadership. The bold and the beautiful promises the Forrester clan another dramatic day. Brooke Logan was unable to tolerate Rich Forrester calling her daughter a slut and a nasty. Steffi Forrester Finnegan is responsible for it, and her statement is already offensive. That is incomprehensible to hear that from her fiancé and a guy who once considered Hope Logan to be his daughter. Since Ridge is no longer able to live on the same property as Hope, he leaves Brooke's house and returns to live with Eric Forrester, so breaking their engagement and relationship. As Hope had desired, Brooke is not going to take it lying down and will become a full-fledged Logan. She declares that she is the new CEO of Forrester Creations with immediate effect, and sends a video to the Forresters outlining her new goals. It goes without saying that Ridge, Steffi, and Eric are in disbelief. How could they have allowed this to happen? How could Brooke harm them in this way? Maybe they should bear in mind that Brooke is a talented scientist who created a wrinkle-free compound that sustains Forrester Creations. Instead of reprimanding her, perhaps they ought to express gratitude. It appears like Taylor Hayes will soon be the last to laugh. Ridge has the ideal opportunity to mend her shattered heart, now that Brooke is no longer in her life. 2 years ago, Taylor and Brooke were merely best friends, but now they are at odds once more. Taylor is ready to allow Ridge to believe that he was correct about Brooke all along. She was prepared to pick up the pieces of Ridge's wounded heart so she could heal her own, even though she knew Brooke would harm him again. Is another catfight between Taylor and Brooke imminent? Why not? They appear to be a Forrester/Logan tradition. Taylor should be aware that this won't work out and that Ridge is likely to pick Brooke once more. After Ridge departs from Brooke, Remy reveals his true nature. Ridge informed her at Brooke's that Hope was having problems and enumerated her behavior patterns for the entire year. Brooke didn't want to hear it since she was frustrated. Ridge informed her that Hope would never again enter Forrester once everything were back to normal. Brooke advised Ridge to examine why they felt the need to assume control, and to stop making fun of her kid. My day wasn't great. A terrible day. Ridge chastised her. And you have the gall to stand up for Carter and Hope. Brooke gave him a stubborn look. Ridge questioned whether Brooke didn't comprehend what had transpired. Although she concurred that Carter and Hope's actions were immoral, their statements were grounded in reality. Brooke informed him, for decades, the Logans have been treated like peasants. She reminded him of previous contributions, including the belief formula. Brooke sobbed, "We never received the professional respect we deserve." She said she wasn't thankful, but Ridge reminded her that they had just traveled from Monte Carlo to promote her. Ridge restated that the firm was stolen by Carter and Hope. Ridge informed her, "And you're siding with them?" Ridge was shouted at by Brooke to stop pointing the finger at her daughter. "However, it's your daughter. This is what she did. She will not get away with attacking my family and stealing my business." "You are aware of that," Ridge informed her. Brooke inquired as to whether she ought to send her to her room or ground her. Ridge just stated his desire for Hope to go. "Hope and I will not reside on this place." "It won't happen," he informed Brooke. Admire Days, B&B, General Hospital, or other soap operas. Participate in the discussion on our SC forums. To interact with fans and start a conversation right away, click here. Ridge informed Brooke that Hope stole from him and takes advantage of others to achieve her goals. Brooke implored him to stop repeating it while covering her ears. Brooke believed that wasn't true and that it wasn't fair to say. "Is Hope a worthless slut?" Ridge inquired. "Like her mom? Like me? What do you mean by that?" Brooke became enraged. "He now sees Hope that way," she added, adding that his mother viewed her that way. Brooke was shocked that he had used such word to disparage her kid. Hope didn't know who he was, and Brooke didn't understand how he could call her a slut and a bitch. "Who are you? You're defending someone who broke me," Ridge questioned. "You need to be standing up for me. Hope and I won't be staying here." Brooke said that she would not evict Hope from her home. "I'll leave after that. I want to stop fighting with you." He got his keys and walked away saying, "I love you too much." Brooke wept in shock. Carter and Hope congratulated one another on their achievements in the CEO's office. Hope suggested that they frame and display the documents on the wall while perched on the CEO's desk chair on Carter's lap. In the recliner, Hope and Carter made out. When Will and Electra entered the office, they questioned Carter about his takeover. While Electra inquired about Ridge and Steffi, Will was thrilled for his cousin and the return of her line. According to Carter, people could still join the firm if they so desired. Hope reassured Electra that the jewelry line was a significant component of Carter's future ambitions, and that neither she nor Ivy would be impacted. As a Forrester, it seemed strange, Electra stated, adding that Steffi was usually so nice to her. Hope grinned and inhaled deeply. Hope reassured Carter that he made the correct decision while they were alone. With caution, he believed that the staff was handling things rather well and wasn't questioning himself. Hope reiterated to him how wonderful he was and how much better the business was under his leadership, telling him he earned it. Hope reminded Carter that he had the office to himself now and could use it any way he pleased. As she shut the door and gave him a provocative smile, she advised him to acquire some large throw pillows. Electra pondered at the salon whether the business was still known as Forrester. She was concerned that she had upset Remy and hoped he was well. "I'm just trying to do my work," Will reassured her. She was right to inform him that it was improper, yet he still wanted to hang around. Remy snapped a photo of Electra in his flat and utilized artificial intelligence to take off her clothing. He saw memories as things changed, with Will urging him to return to work and Electra informing him that she didn't want any interruptions at work. Remy saw memories to their time back home, and Electra had learned that someone had defaced her school photographs and made fun of her. When she sobbed on his shoulder over it, he assured her that she didn't have to worry since he would always be there for her. Remy began to cry as he remembered how LA had transformed her while he was staring at his computer. As he kept applying AI to her pictures, Remy said, "I'm not going to let that happen." Taylor was horrified to learn that Carter had taken over Forrester at Steffi's. Steffi informed her that Justin, an excellent lawyer, informed them that they had no other options. She said that Hope had enticed Carter to exploit a weakness and cheat his way to the top. Steffi was shocked that Hope had managed to get Carter to turn against them. Taylor was shocked when they really submitted the paperwork. According to Steffi, Hope was a serpent that would deprive Carter of his honor before discarding him. Steffi felt helpless but stated they will fight back. When Ridge visited Steffi, they both expressed their surprise with their day. He said that they had a heated disagreement and that Brooke was protecting Hope to the death. "I told her it was either me or Hope. I left because Brooke doesn't think Hope can live on her own for whatever reason," Ridge said to Steffi. "You abandoned Brooke?" Taylor inquired. Steffi told him that she was really sorry and knew he was hurting. "But who causes the pain? It's the Logans. Hope doesn't care about anyone but herself, and Brooke's enabling that," Steffi said. She noted it was a losing battle over there, and invited him to stay with them instead. "We truly love you and care about you," Steffi said as she and Taylor hugged him.